And Manchester United's 2-1 win over Brentford put them on the brink of Champions League qualification, but interim manager Michael Carrick said they must keep pushing to finish as high up the Premier League table as possible. United now need just 2 points from their last 4 games to seal their place in Europe's elite club competition for the first time since 2023-24.
The United Arab Emirates said on Tuesday it quit OPEC and OPEC Plus, dealing a heavy blow to the oil exporting groups at a time when the Iran war has caused a historic energy shock and unsettled the global economy. OPEC Gulf producers have already been struggling to ship exports through the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow choke point between Iran and Oman, through which a fifth of the world's crude oil and liquefied natural gas normally passes, because of Iranian threats and attacks against vessels. Islamabad, Pakistan, Afghanistan's Taliban authorities say Pakistani mortars and missiles struck a university and residential neighborhoods in the eastern province of Kunar on Monday, killing at least 7 people and wounding more than 80. Taliban deputy spokesperson Hamdallah Fitrat said the strikes hit the city of Asadabad, the provincial capital, as well as surrounding districts.
And the United States is considering a new proposal from Iran to end the ongoing war amid a fragile ceasefire between the longtime adversaries. The offer focuses on reopening the strategic Strait of Hormuz while postponing a deal on Iran's nuclear program, arguably the most contentious issue between Tehran and Washington. And on Tuesday, Red Hat principal software engineer Sasi O'Malley released a new open source tool called TankOS to make it easier to deploy and manage OpenClaw agents more safely. This was a fun project that I put together on the weekend that I knew would be a really good fit for AI and where we're going, she told TechCrunch, adding that she wanted to give it to the masses.
Vivo has introduced a new pair of budget true wireless earbuds called the Vivo TWS5i. The new model focuses on core features while keeping the price in the entry-level segment. Battery performance is the main highlight of the TWS5i. Vivo claims the earbuds can deliver up to 11.5 hours of playback on a single charge. Lenovo has officially launched the Lenovo Idea Tab Pro Gen 2 after teasing the device last week. The new tablet is designed for users who want a larger screen for productivity, entertainment, and creative work without moving to a full-sized laptop. The latest model also includes AI-backed features aimed at improving note-taking, content creation, and multitasking.
And the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government has announced a plan to provide interest-free loans for media startups aimed at supporting young journalists in establishing their own platforms. Chief Minister Mohammad Sohail Khan Afridi said the initiative is being taken under Imran Khan's vision of independent media, with a focus on providing practical support to journalists.
The State Bank of Pakistan, SBP, all banks and financial institutions will remain closed on Friday, May 1, in connection with Labor Day. The State Bank of Pakistan will remain closed on May 1, 2026, Friday, being public holiday on the occasion of Labor Day, as declared by the government of Pakistan, the central bank announced on Tuesday.
The United Arab Emirates has announced its withdrawal from OPEC and OPEC Plus, marking a major disruption for the global oil producers alliance at a time of heightened geopolitical instability linked to the ongoing Iran conflict. The decision comes as energy markets remain under severe pressure, with supply routes in the Gulf region already facing disruptions due to tensions and security risks in the Strait of Hormuz, a critical choke point for global crude and LNG shipments. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, said on Tuesday it quit OPEC and OPEC Plus, dealing a heavy blow to the oil exporting groups and their de facto leader, Saudi Arabia, at a time when the war on Iran has caused a historic energy shock and unsettled the global economy. The stunning loss of the UAE, a long-standing OPEC member, could create disarray and weaken the group, which has usually sought to show a united front despite internal disagreements over a range of issues from geopolitics to production quotas.
The Judicial Commission of Pakistan, JCP, on Tuesday approved the transfer of 3 judges from the Islamabad High Court, IHC, to other high courts. According to an official handout, Chief Justice of Pakistan, Yahya Afridi, chaired a meeting of the commission at the Supreme Court.
A German tourist has died after being bitten by a snake while on vacation in Egypt. Authorities have said the 57-year-old man, who has not been identified, had attended a snake charmer show while on vacation with his family when he was bitten by the animal earlier this month, according to German police, who didn't release the exact date of the incident. Algeria goalkeeper Luka Zidane is doubtful for the World Cup after suffering a jaw and chin fracture while playing for his club Granada in Spain's second-tier football league. The son of former France great Zinedine Zidane was taken off with a concussion after colliding with an opponent during his team's 4-2 home defeat by Almeria on Sunday.
In the historic heart of Bint Jbeil, a 400-year-old great mosque once stood as a testament to the city's enduring cultural memory. Today, it lies in ruins alongside more than 500 buildings systematically destroyed by Israeli forces in an escalating military campaign in southern Lebanon. Through the meticulous analysis of satellite imagery and open-source intelligence, a visual investigation by Al Jazeera.net's fact-checking team has revealed a deliberate Israeli policy to render southern Lebanon permanently uninhabitable.
Amnesty International has called for a United States airstrike on a migrant detention centre in Yemen to be investigated as a possible war crime. In a report released on Tuesday, the rights group said the strike on April 28, 2025, hit a detention facility in Sada in northwestern Yemen, killing at least 68 detainees and injuring 47.
AI meeting note-taker apps have realized that transcribing meetings and providing summaries alone is not enough to justify their business models and valuations. They now want to act as a full workspace where users bring in data from different sources, search across all of it, and make decisions about their business. Following note-takers like Read AI, Fireflies.ai, and Fathom, Otter is now launching enterprise search by acting as a Model Context Protocol MCP client. That means it can connect to and pull data from outside apps and services using a common standard that AI tools are rapidly adopting. Otter has been around for nearly a decade now, but it has been making moves toward becoming an enterprise productivity tool in the last few months. Last October, the company launched a way for organizations to build custom MCPs to access Otter data outside the app. The company's latest move is more about bringing outside data into the app.
Spotify has introduced a new fitness hub as it looks to expand its role in users' workout routines. The new feature adds guided workout experiences alongside the platform's existing music playlists. The fitness hub is available to both free and premium users. It can be accessed on phones, computers and TVs. Users can find the feature through the new fitness hub section, the Browse All tab, or by searching for the term fitness. Karachi's green cover has dropped to less than 2% as authorities continue a phased drive to remove Conocarpus trees and replace them with native species. While the policy was introduced to phase out a tree widely blamed for damaging urban infrastructure, concerns have emerged that the campaign has also led to the cutting of other valuable trees, including species classified by the International Union for Conservation of Nature as being at risk of extinction.
And Islamabad United's overseas players and coaches have enthusiastically embraced Pakistani cuisine, with many expressing high praise for local dishes during the ongoing 2026 Pakistan Super League PSL 11. In a light-hearted promotional video shared by the franchise, head coach Luke Ronchi, assistant coach Jacob Oram, batters Devon Conway, Andries Gauss and Mark Chapman, all-rounder Chris Green and bowler Richard Gleeson were seen trying a range of local dishes.
Valve has announced the launch details for the Steam controller after first introducing the device in November without a price or release date. The company said the controller will go on sale on May 4 through the Steam store for $99. The Steam controller comes with magnetic thumbsticks and a full set of buttons and controls designed to support a user's complete Steam game library. It stands out for its trackpads, which are similar to those found on the Steam Deck. Valve has also included 4 haptic motors, which the company says are meant to deliver high-definition rumble feedback during gameplay. Pakistan is facing a worsening gas crisis as RLNG supplies decline sharply. Sources informed pro-Pakistani gas supply has dropped to around 700 million cubic feet per day, down from about 1,200 mmcfd before the Middle East conflict, showing a sharp contraction in availability.
And 5 people were sentenced to life in Bahrain on Tuesday for plotting terrorist and hostile acts with Iran, which bombarded the tiny Gulf state during the Middle East war. 2 Afghans and 3 Bahrainis were convicted, and a 4th Bahraini was acquitted by the High Criminal Court, the public prosecution said.
Iran warned last week that submarine cables in the Strait of Hormuz were a vulnerable point for the region's digital economy, raising concerns about potential attacks on critical infrastructure. The narrow waterway, already a choke point for global oil shipments, is equally vital for the digital world. French organisers of the 2030 Winter Olympics are looking at alternative locations for ice hockey outside of Nice, including Paris and Lyon, because of a political deadlock involving the coastal city's new mayor. Like the Milan Cortina Olympics, the French Alps project has split snow sports in storied mountain resorts and skating in a snow-free city, the Mediterranean resort of Nice. The government may increase taxes on petrol again as it looks to secure higher revenues and meet IMF conditions, Finance Ministry sources told pro-Pakistani. Petroleum levy collections are already expected to exceed the annual target of $1,468 billion, but discussions are underway to push the levy even higher in the coming months. The Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Assembly Secretariat has raised objections to the proposed regulation of snuff, Naswa Bill 2026, slowing down its initial review process. The private member's bill was introduced by PMLN lawmaker Amna Sardar and seeks to regulate the production, sale and distribution of Naswa across the province.
The Pakistan Telecommunication Authority, PTA, conducted an independent quality of service survey in the 4th quarter of 2025 across several cities in Azad, Jammu and Kashmir, AJK. The survey evaluated the performance of cellular mobile operators, CMOs, in key areas including mobile broadband, voice, SMS and 4G network coverage. A total of 616 voice calls and SMS tests were carried out, along with 9,432 samples collected for broadband performance to assess overall service quality.
Xiaomi has officially launched the Redmi Pad 2 9.7 after the device first surfaced in reports in March. Despite being a budget tablet, it brings options to connect to Wi-Fi or 4G, which should make for easier travelling. The Redmi Pad 2 9.7 features a 9.7-inch LCD with a resolution of 2048 by 1280 pixels. The screen supports a 120Hz refresh rate for smoother visuals and a 240Hz touch sampling rate for faster response times. It also reaches up to 600 nits of peak brightness.
And The Pakistan Airports Authority, PAA, on Tuesday opened financial bids for the upgradation and expansion of Farooq Ahmed Khan Ligari International Airport in Dera Ghazi Khan. The bids were opened at 3 p.m. at the P&D conference room at PAA headquarters in Karachi in the presence of bidders' representatives. Bids opening ceremony was also broadcast live on the authority's official social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube, to ensure transparency.